Hey, how's it going? All I have is Diane on my estimate. I'm Alex with Safeway. How are you? I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. So yeah, looking over, I had emailed her, and this is exactly what I was saying. If the slab was underneath, see how it's underneath the concrete?
These goes underneath that tile.
Yeah. So as soon as this comes up and it hits this tile, it's gonna pop this off, pop this, and pop this off. And that's why is that Diane? Yeah. I sent her an email and she said there was space here, but there is no space here.
I didn't know how much space was needed.
Well, enough for the concrete to come up.
So.
Yeah, and as far as warranty, it looks like we did 2 pieces, which is these 2. So I mean,
yeah,
we can definitely help you, but there's only so much you can do here.
Right.
Until it beats this guy up, and I would hate to ruin it because it would come all. You know, you got to cut this out, in order to get this to come up. So right. Whoever laid it when this was incorrectly sloped. You should have fixed the concrete before we did the tile.
Well, that tile's been there for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like 30 years.
Yeah, well.
I don't know how long, but it's a long time.
But I mean, if it's draining, something must be overrun. Oh, okay, here we go. Your gutter.
Well, we've just worked.
Okay, very good.
We did have too much mulch over there, but we've already taken care of that.
Yeah, you want to get it away from those weep holes.
Right, so we did all that.
We're running it out that way.
Very good.
Yeah.
And if this guy's getting overrun, it could come this way and drain here, and then it has nowhere to go because it's just a big puddle.
But you can see it slope down.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, there must be something raising it here, which could be a root or anything. Yeah. It has some elevation to it. Which, you know, with an oak tree, that makes perfect. You see how it's raising your flower bed there.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with roots, it's tough.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, if you had somebody who could come in and cut this tile, we can help you out and bring it up. Maybe just trim, you know, cut this out, and we can bring it up, and they can relay the tile, give it some slope. But I don't do tile. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know those isoscellating saws. You know I've seen them use those to cut tile out nice and pretty, and just pull these out and give us some area, and then they can trim some tile off and relay it. But that's the next plan of attack right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I knew that we looked at it this morning. I could see that the tile was on top.
Yeah. That's what I was looking. I was like, she sent me some pictures, and it was tough. I was like, man, I really hope it's separate, you know, and it's not. If this slab would have been at least sitting a 1/4 of an inch away, it'd be perfect. Or cut the concrete, but it's the same. It's the same situation. Yeah, they're both. I love the tile here. I think it's a great look. But then you run into little situations like this. You didn't know that was gonna happen. There's no one could.
No, it wasn't even thought about.
Yeah, not even a thought. I would say maybe try it, but you see how tight it is here? Any movement in that corner could, you know, it's going to transfer somewhere else. And I run the risk of ruining your tile.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me know if you find a tile guy. And then if you find a tile guy, all he has to do, you can even leave that one. You see how that one's even tiled? I would just cut it from here that way. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can help you out.
Well, we'll think of something here.
Yeah. Okay.
It's tough.
Yeah. Well,
right
now
this thing holds probably like.
It's dangerous right now.
It probably holds like an inch of water.
Not bad.
That's a bunch.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah. Well, I mean, usually when your flower beds are so high, you create the valley.
So instead of draining this way, it's draining.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well, we'll figure something out.
Sorry.
I'll teach Diane how to take this tile out.
Yeah. I'm not a tile guy. It's meticulous work.
I'm not a tile guy.
Yeah.
Well, the question is, can you take it out without breaking it? The answer is probably
trying to
no.
match it.
The answer is probably no.
Well, yeah. That's another thing.
Yeah, it's not likely. All right. Well, we appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Or unless you do, I mean, the other thing would be somebody to rip this out and then
we talked about just ripping out this
adding another step here, you know, another step, and then ripping out this concrete, or maybe bringing the height up higher on the concrete.
I don't want to add a step, but I was thinking.
I'm just thinking solutions.
No, I thought about that, just taking the whole panel out and then just
Yeah.
raising this end up enough
So
to
it'd
get
be a
little bit
smooth
of rock.
transition. Most people want a threshold so that if there's splash, so that splash doesn't come up on here. That's why the concrete is lower than that, and that's why you have to step up. But if you take the step out a little further, or the threshold out, maybe add another addition to this to make the landing out here.
We can make a handicap ramp and be ready to have a
Be
wheel.
ready.
Be ready to wheel up there in the house.
We're all gonna get there eventually. I'll probably be there soon though. So. Anyhow.
Alright.
All right. Well, nice to meet y'all, and
Okay.
good luck.
Thank you.
Y'all come up. Anybody else helps you out, just let me know, and then we'll, if I'm in the area, just have the guys come by.
Okay.
And do what we can.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Nice to meet you.